Alright, hi everybody. I really didn't really feel like. Oh. I was trying to see what the hell to stream. And yes, I'm eating. I'm sorry. It's. But anyway. I don't know what I have. It's probably because of the weekend I had. The excess stress and anxiety make me very. I want to say jumpy, but jumpy is more like for in a scared way, but like in a sensitive things. Like just right now, I opened the fridge door, something fell and spilled. I'm just like, like I actually held it in, but god dang it, I felt like, ooh. Anyway, I almost feel like hell pulled me back because it was gonna break loose. It's like, no, don't. Mm-hmm. Ah la la. You would be somebody to take advantage of that, wouldn't you? You're just saying that because you're not beside me. If you were beside me, you would think twice before doing that. Just ask my boyfriend. No, I'm not physical. I'm more psychological warfare. Which, in my opinion, is that much worse. Because it can actually. Because, of course, sadists like physical pain. But are they going to enjoy psychological pain? No. Anyway. I decided on this game because it's pretty chill, has chill music. I kinda need this. True. Not just a man, though. We have to change that now to human. But I know you probably meant human because mankind, you know. But anyway. Yeah, I have a little puppy beside me trying to eat up my food. I served myself some food, but I don't have much appetite. I know I have to eat though. Uh, I can't wait for my week of vacation. Honestly, I need it. And whether or not things get better in a certain aspect of my life during that week, doesn't matter if it gets better or not. I have time to myself. Don't have to worry about work. Just calmness. Probably stream every day if I can. That'll be good for you guys. What do doctors know? No kidding. Anyway, so um recently, um guys, past couple of weeks I've been working on Minecraft or what other game? Mostly Minecraft and I think Diablo and I think there was another game I forget, but anyway, more Facebook games. Um or you can get a wheelchair. There you go. um but yeah. So and I was wondering, like, it's been a while I did Fae Farm. I looked on my Steam thing And then I realized, achievement-wise, here, I had it up to here. Okay. I was missing 2 plus 2, 4. And it's like, oh, what kind of achievements do I need? So, I looked it up. Captain of Cozy. So this is when you decorate your house uh, with all the items you can decorate to get the maximum thing. So up here, it's max, 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 my bars. And then apparently I was missing 1 scroll in the archipelago. So this place, I was missing 1 scroll. I was looking everywhere for it. And in order to find out which scroll I was missing, I went through like the names of the scrolls and compared it to the ones I have. And I found out, oh, well, I don't have that one. Okay, so then I looked, so I was like, I'm missing 1. Where is it? So then I looked around, found it, thank God. And yeah, so where's my thing again? There it is. Yeah, I got that. And now I have the workaholic, so I have to complete all the job quests, and I have a hidden one. And I don't know what the hidden one is. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, splish splash, chatty neighbor. Hang on, and that hidden? I don't know how do you differentiate hidden from normal achievements. Because, like, there's some achievements that have nothing, some have this bar. So is that hidden? I wonder. No, because I finished it. Okay, but these ones I'm done. But it doesn't have a bar. That's what I'm... Okay. Okay. So... Global achievements... How do I know which one I'm missing? Ah! Oh! Oh, I can see the spoiler? Okay, I'm gonna hide it. Well, no, I mean, I'm gonna do it now. 10% of the people got it? Are you serious? Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess I better start that. No, it's way too early for that. Why'd you make my head go there? Just to skip Axel hit him for me. Okay. I lashed out. I was trying to forget about him during stream. I should have told you, but no, that would have defeated the purpose. But oh my god. Yeah, our situations are different though. Definitely not gonna happen. So anyway, for one of the jobs I had, I needed to craft 50 different decor and cozy items. So I crafted everything I could find in my inventory that I have already. Still not enough. I'm missing 4. Now the only thing I can think of is I looked at my almanac entry, looked into construction, what I'm missing. So I'm missing a couple of things. No, I think I did everything here. No, I'm missing this, and I'm missing this. Now, apparently there's certain things or items that you craft that do not count, even if it is using lumber. There's certain items that do not count, apparently. So anyway, there's those 2 which I have to, it says unlocked by finding its recipe in Windhaven. Same with this one. So I have to go rummage around Windhaven, try to find recipes. So we're gonna do that. Ow. Now I have a whole bunch here. This is completely late. Finding its recipe, find a flowing curtain. Vague? But anyway. And now bear in mind, in this game, I have 3 years, or 2 years done. I'm on the 3rd year. I was wondering what the heck that sound was. It's been so long. So, all 2nd year, I just avoided the festivals because I thought, well, there's nothing to the festivals, right? But apparently, you can get some event timed items. Not event time, but like, items you can only get the recipe for during the festivals. And then you can use it whenever. So, so every festival, Petal Bloom, I have to find its recipe. Scorched caverns. Interesting. Oh, I didn't see this one. The bakery. I can find it. So anyway, today I'm going to try to find most of the stuff I did not discover. Now there's a lot of stuff that I can't discover because it's each festival. I'm going to try to sleep past the months or seasons pretty quickly because, well, I don't have all day. And yeah. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Hookline Festival, I think, is this month in the game. Yeah. So at the end of the end game month, pork chops always get stuck in my teeth. It's very annoying. Here, Dogo. Yeah. So a flowing curtain in my mind is a waterfall, right? But I don't know. Oh, and haha. I bet you guys didn't know, but I found a secret area in that Stay a While Bay because I found, like, out of the items I did not discover yet, it said, oh, you find the recipe in Stale Wild Bay. I'm just like, okay, this is what I know. Here, around here. I looked over there, there was nothing. Okay, down here. There's a guy up there, I already got that one. I looked around here, no, nothing. Okay. Uh-huh. So I went over here. All the way here. And I'm just like, okay, well this is Stay Wild Bay. Is there anything else? So I decided to go out to the sea. Explore the sea. I said, oh, there's rocks. Ooh, I gotta go back. Oh, and there's rocks here, so let's go this way. And look at that, I found an island. And then I found like 2-3 recipes on this little island. Imagine, eh? You really have to look around in game. Gotta actually be an explorer. But anyway. So now, I need to do a flowing curtain. Now, I was thinking, is it an actual curtain or not? But then I was thinking, it's most likely waterfall like that. And they said, wow. Why don't you look at that? It's a secret spot. I just found it. Well, I feel stupid. Well, at least I found it. Yep. Oh, no, it's not the same one. Although I did find something behind there, so... It must be another flowing curtain. I need to find another waterfall. No, hide and seek is sometimes fun. Sometimes. Polished rose quartz. Wigglevine eel. And polished rose polished rose quartz. Can't pronounce. Eel. Eel. This one? Nope. This one. Ooh, now polished rose quartz. Now I'm gonna have to actually figure out which character I want to start my life with. I don't know, there's so many, it's like... so many to choose from. He's like... yeah, I just says refined taste. He's the brother of the... what's his name? Oh, the Marquis. So, yeah. For relationships... so friends, I can have that. Okay, romance is these guys I got. I could do. Jack, I don't... He's like all about lumbering. Griff, I never really talked to before. Galen never tried. Kestrel, I could. Is that a girl or a boy? I do wonder. It doesn't say, does it? But anyway, so... I was really hoping for Alaric, but he can only be friends. So I'm just like, aww. Now Argyle is young and adorable, and he's all about frogs. He's like composed, serious, a little not judgy, but I don't know. Well, actually, he is Star Trek. Isn't Star Trek Maquis not with an R? I don't remember them pronouncing it with an R. I don't know. I like Chakotay! Mm. Chakotay was one of my favorites. So, I don't know, maybe I can go to Namashal. I'll take Namashal. I mean, I can always try to see what the others are. Like Griff. I don't know. Is Kestrel a woman? I think it's a woman. The way it holds herself, you know? Ah, see, I knew it. Wait, they can only be friends with them? Shit, I thought I would be able to flirt with them. Oh, wow. So the way they're dressed, I would say Kestrel is a woman. Pyrrha is a woman. I found that out. I don't know Griff. He's like the type of anime character I would like in an anime, but not really for me. Which one? This one? Or this one? Galen doesn't seem that bad. Oh. I don't know. No, he's a guy. No, it's no more puppy. I'm sorry, I finished it. I can do like Stitch and try to regurgitate it, but I won't. Hey guys, if you hear that ringtone, you know, the special ringtone, not the one, not the Lindsay Sterling one, the Dragon Force one. Please help me have the strength not to answer it. Oh no, actually I might answer it. And if he says, oh, you know, I can come by, I'm saying I'm busy. Just give me the courage. Okay, just give me the strength. Alright, let's go find Galen. I want to see how Galen is. What kind of person is Galen? Where's Galen? I don't know if it can be considered him issues or my issues. I think it's mostly my issues. Ever since that thing that happened with my best friend, I don't want to say I've been off the rockers, but it's been much more difficult. The resolves I made have almost been completely wiped out. or broken. I have to like rebuild the resolve. And I don't know. It's just with the stress work or work stress as well. It's not helping. I'm in like a state of mind right now. So I think it's more my issues. And anyway. I don't know. Like, I asked him, like, you know, at least give me 1 or 2 texts, you know, just throughout the day. If I text him, you know, 1 or 2 texts, you know, proof of life kind of thing. Especially, like, after I work, after 10 o'clock when the kids are in bed, he should have more time, you know. But, anyway. Sometimes he gets super busy and he doesn't see the time pass, but I'm just like, you know. Flame heart. What is a flame heart? But, yeah. I know he's super busy and he's super stressed out with his life at the moment. Like, very, very. It's really difficult for him. Anyway. So it's mostly my issues. And I'm trying not to blow it out of proportion, but also teach him a lesson. Sorta. Of how I feel. But he's also going through a lot, and I don't want to push him, and you know, relationships never, or how do we say that? That quote from Midsummer's Night Dream: "The course of love never did run smoothly." And since that incident with my friend, well, everything went to shit. Like, we all went back to square one almost, and it took a toll on us. All 3 of us. Me, my boyfriend, and his ex. Anyway. Everything was going fine. Everybody was moving on, but then my friend came in and did what she did and fucked everything over. We all took not 2 steps back, like more like 10, 15 steps back. And it's hard to adjust. Flaming heart I was looking for. What is flaming heart? I know, it's hard. We've known each other since kindergarten, okay? It's like 25 years. I didn't think her mentality was that much different than mine. I guess it was. Like last year when we were talking about book smart and street smart, it's like, whether you're one or the other, I think you said it, Axel. It depends on how you take it and how you know, develop yourself with what you went through. It's like, I might be book smart and I haven't experienced everything she experienced, but at least I kept values and ethics and morals that are key to human interaction. Not anymore, apparently, because, well, all that's thrown out the window nowadays. But at least I'm a better human being than she is. I don't give a shit how much insult she gives me behind my back. At least I'm a better human being at the end of the day. Flame heart. Ah, c'est quoi là? What's a freaking flame heart? And like, I want to end my friendship with her, but I can't just end it if I don't have definite proof. Even though everybody knows what happened, but... Because she's gonna play that victim card on me. I'm the victim here. You're gonna... Anyway, whatever. You know, freaking Karens. Not right what she did. Even if everything, or most of the stuff that I know what she did isn't true, just the fact that she mentioned being my best friend when I asked her not to because it would cause chaos, and she did it anyway. Like, jeez. Just that fact is complete betrayal of trust. And then everything else just worsens it. What the hell is a flame heart? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, fuck. Now I feel stupid. You guys are gonna laugh at me once you figure out what a flame heart is. Yeah, you're gonna laugh. If not in chat, like at your computer or wherever you're watching from. There it is. It's been a while I played this game, eh? I don't even remember what it was called. Anyway, try to move my mindset away into the game. Achievements, let's go. Let's go. Reluctant warrior. He might be a good boyfriend. Ouais, il voulait manger ma bouffe, mais j'en ai plus. You know, not only am I a woman, I'm also a Taurus. I'm gonna remember this for life. Ah! Ah la la. Well, now everything is quiet. I need another subject. Give me another subject, guys. How are your lives going? Do you have anybody on a hit list that I may exert my frustration on for you? Within the law, of course. I would never exert my frustration that would be outside of the law. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to get my whatchamacallit. The different breeds of flowers, but it's not working. I don't know how people do it. It's very ticking me off. I want my flowers. I need these types of flowers so I can actually eventually get new, like all the wings, you know? I want to get all the wings and fly away. Fly like an eagle. Oh. Shoot. Ah. Shoot. Aye. Yeah. So, do you know what was the cause of that, by the way? Clearly, it can't be my stream. I mean, damn, I've heard of devout fans, but that's just too much. Because you said, look what your stream did to me. Or look what your end of stream did to me. Talk about devout. And yet he doesn't listen. When it comes to personal details like favorite color and favorite guardian force and all that. My bed here. I have my bed. My bedroom is made. I'm gonna try to unlock everything in this game. Ce n'est pas facile. Not easy. But why did they get inflamed? New shipping contracts! Oh my god, look at that. There's a date available. Dear Risha, I've been reflecting lately on our talks. You are wiser than you let on. There is something I wish to show you alone. Gracefully yours, Namasha. Oh, by the way, I had, I think, other dates with this guy before. Like, off stream. So if you guys want to know what every date looks like, because, you know, there's like, oh, do the first date or do the second date kind of thing. If you guys want to know what every date looks like, you're gonna have to play the game. Because the conversations are actually pretty interesting. How the fuck does green and white make blue? someone answer me that? Nello. I got you too hyped up last stream, that's why. I admit I had my doubts, but this little town's growing on me, and so are you. I'm go on our date. No, not even! Turquoise, you need blue, not white. Greetings, Fairy Shadan. Stiff? I don't know what you mean. I'm always like this. Fine, you know me too well now, I fear. I have something to show you, but please, don't look too closely at me while I read it out loud. Oh. Ahem. Water flows, water falls, always changing, always the same. Time flows, time stalls. What of us will yet remain? And who am I to stop the stream as it wanders to the sea? And who am I to stop my path when I've just started being me? My secret's out then. I write poetry. Thank you, I only wish my family felt the same. They were ruthless. Poetry was beneath our reputation, they said. They forced me into hours of etiquette courses to try and make me noble again. My duty was to reclaim our family's name on Azuria, and if I couldn't earn it back myself, I needed to marry into it. Hence the courting. Well, no longer. I won't let their words control me anymore, and I'll stop acting like such a dolt. I shouldn't be ashamed to be different, as you said. If anything, I want to ask your forgiveness for roping you into my family's shallow business. It was terrible, and I apologize. Well, that's that. I'll leave you alone now, if that is what you wish. Isn't it? Of course not. I want to stay with you. You're cool. Fourth date. Alright, which one gives me more? This one. I think I already have enough pickled veggies anyway. Let's go! So cute. So cute. You guys want me to go on dates with the other ones? I can go on dates with the other ones. But no, we have to work. Some of us have to work for a living, no. You know, that's actually what I said to his ex in the very beginning when she was on the phone. Because apparently I had to call him. Because she wanted him to call me, or she wanted him to tell me on the phone not to come over. I'm like, okay. He told me, oh, call me back. She wants me to tell you not to come over. I was like, okay, I called him on my break. And it's like, you dare call, like, when it's supper time he's making food? I was like, you told him to tell me to call him so he can tell me not to come. Not my fault I'm on, it's like, you're making supper when I'm on my break. And then she was on ranting, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go back to work, because some of us have to work to make a living. Because she's a fucking freeloader. She has the galls to complain about me. Anyway. I know, that time was my fault for going into that mine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my mind away from that. On something else. I don't know, it was just too funny. And then I riled myself up at the end. See what I mean, but I'm very sensitive today? It's like anything can trigger me. I don't like being like this. I'm not even on my period. Although I'm halfway there, so if I'm in my other other time of the month. Yep. That could also mean. Is it? What do you mean? There's not enough babies or there's too much? And who cares if there's not enough? Fuck's sake, we're already too much capacity. Jesus. You wanna know? Like, we almost went up 1 billion in like a few years. It's like, give me a freaking break. Hey, I'm educated, just not in that part, okay? Jesus. Just because, hey, I have an education, but you know, certain educations don't cover every single freaking thing in the world. Like, there's some parts of my education you know nothing about. Okay, so what are these 8,000 or 8 billion people doing? And so we're gonna have an economic collapse. They tend to happen now and then. Because society doesn't know how to regulate its shit. If the economy collapses and goes back to zero, whatever, just start from scratch. It's already fucked up. And you know what? If it wasn't for those 3 recessions we had, we probably had more babies. It's just because everything is too freaking expensive now. Like, a 2-parent working household, not just a 1-parent working household, has a hard time even having an apartment, let alone a house. How are you supposed to take care of a baby with that? It's like, they want more babies? Fix the economy. Otherwise, yeah, just more and more people living on BS, on other people's taxes, and not working themselves. But it still happened before. Every 50 years or so, instead of having a recession, the economy needs to have a healthy depression. Not a great depression, but a healthy depression. Recessions boost everything, which makes everything cost more. And if everything costs more, but the wages don't increase at all, like, it's like, if you look it up, I forget what the year span was, but like, minimum wage or just average wage increased by like 2%, and the cost of living went up by like nearly 20%. All thanks to recessions. I blame society for not being able to manage itself properly. If If they want more babies, honestly, everything needs to go lower. Like, sure, I'd be happy to produce babies if I can actually afford it. Now, where the fuck was I going? Puppy! Why did you do that? Didn't Dad tell you not to step on the keyboard? Huh? Could have just gone on the couch on that side instead of the other side and walked on the keyboard. Stupid dog. Yeah. Okay. So why does what do you call that? Native products or like, you know, products from your own country cost more than imported products? Local products, that's it. Yeah, well. Give us a better salary to compensate with the increase of everything else. Because if everything else increased by like 5, 10, 15, 20%, but salary only increased by 2, there's a problem there. What a productive morning in game. I did all of that in like 3 hours. Well, there we go. Wait a minute. Increase of salary increases prices. Okay. So why have prices gone up a lot more than salary? Like I said, that doesn't make sense. Salary only 2% and everything else like 10, 15, 20%. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Yeah, before the wars I was talking about. It's like it's been since the 2000s. Beginning 2000s, for fuck's sake. Maybe even 2010, but anyway. Yeah, they didn't shoot up globally, but they were still in, like, before that war started. There was still a huge ass gap, Axel. Like, maybe not around the world, but just like in the Americas itself. Like, I remember the statistics I saw was literally before pandemic. Those were the statistics that I just finished saying before, was before the pandemic that I saw. And then the pandemic just screwed everything over, and then the war started, and then just like everything else. I need to find those. I need to find those thingies. I need to find those thingies. Find those thingies. Not up there. Should be at least 2 things over here. Bottom line is, people don't want to make babies because they can't afford it, period. So if they want people to make babies, find ways so we can afford it. And of course, some people, you know, say, oh, we're gonna afford it because we're gonna go on the BS, we're gonna go on Social Lane and all that. It's like, okay, yeah, Just like my boyfriend's ex, she gets 1,700, give or take, per month for her 2 kids. Okay. That doesn't even cover rent. Well, depends. Covers rent, barely enough food for the month. If she were living alone. How much? And you can't do that because the cost of living at in your part of the world is different than ours, so... Like my dad said, oh, I make so much money when he worked into the US and he calibrated it, but the cost of living over there is different than from us, so you can't compare it that way. It's like, fuck. In my hometown, which is not the city, by the way, okay? In my hometown, a 1.5 is like $800 now. And that's not even in the city, not even near the city. $800. 1.5 apartment. And that doesn't even include food. Am I gonna have to fly outside to see if I can't find anything? I'm afraid to fly on the outside. Nope, nowhere else in there. But anyway, as I said, bottom line, if you want us to make more babies, we need more money. And speaking of working stuff, Jesus, they say, oh, we need people, we need people. Yeah, you're not even fucking hiring when you have people that apply. You're not even giving them a chance to work, to prove to you that they can do the job. And you don't hire them without any reason. Well, you don't give them any reason. So, and like 1 week after, you post the job opportunity again. Like, yeah, way to fill in the missing workforce there. I found one! I need the other wall art. My chat just got disconnected. There we go. I'm missing one. Why did my health bar go down? Whatever. I already got that achievement anyway. There it is. Now I'm gonna craft those two. Okay, so 3,000, 3,100. You still have 1,500 left in what you just calculated there. But you didn't add gas to that. Yeah, but imagine, I said that my boyfriend's ex for child alimony, and that's not even, if she starts working, that's gonna be cut probably. But 1,700, a 1.5 is 800, so a 4.5 is like 1,500. 1,090 if you're lucky, which I found one at 1,090. And give or take 600 a month for food, because, you know, there's 2 kids, right? So, there we go. She doesn't even have room for snacks, or gas, or anything else. If she was alone. So. And I mean, she could go for a 3.5, but 3.5s are still $1,000, 1,200. In my town. That's not the city. Oh, there we go. One or two of you have to work. Probably the two of you have to work. Because me, what I make from working, and of course I'm 1.5 more than minimum wage. What I get from working is about 2K per month. A little more, maybe. And that's brute, not net. So. Alright, I wanted to make those paintings. I don't know which one I just got. I'm gonna make all of them just in case. So, as I said before, you want us to make babies? Make sure we can actually afford it. Because babies actually cost more than older kids, because diapers and the special food that they need. Unless you make it yourself, which some people don't because they're lazy. Yeah, that doesn't sound like lots of money, Axel. You're lacking money. And if only other countries had that incentive, you know. It's like I saw recently education debt or education loans. America's. Yeah, no. We're gonna wait until you pay us all back, and if you don't get it, we're gonna get it forcibly from your freaking paycheck. Until it's all paid back. No matter how long it takes, a lifetime, whatever, we're gonna wait until you pay you back. Every penny of it. But then apparently the UK is just like, yeah, in about 30 years, you'll be okay. But like, you know, if you make a certain income, then we're gonna take it so you can pay it off. If you don't make a certain income, then you don't have to pay it. So, I mean, you know. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, like, American or US debts is like, you know what? You're gonna pay it. If you don't pay it, well, we're gonna put interest. Maybe not education debt, though, but education loans. I don't think they have interest. I mean, my student line of credit didn't have well, no. My student line of credit did not have interest. I don't think so. Does it have interest? I have to look it up. But anyway. It's not 30 years? How long is it? Because in the video I saw, they said 30 years and it's gone. You're dead. So it's like, you guys try, like, you know, give your people incentive to go get an education, whereas in here it's like, oh no, if you don't have the money, you can't get an education. And then they complain that, oh, we don't have enough educated people to do the jobs we wanted. Well, I wonder why. Like, oh, you need a university degree. It's like, yeah, okay, and where do you expect me to grab that money from? My ass? If you want us to make babies, make sure we can afford it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, well, there we go. It's like here, if you don't pay it back, well, they ended up getting it from your salary. And already they take shit from, like, what the heck did they take off of my salary? But, thanks to me not having, or staying in the margin where I don't have to pay taxes and they pay me back, thank God. I was on the borderline though. I got all that weird ass shit they took off my pay. It's like I lost almost, or around, 100 bucks on my pay every week. Not just tax, but everything else. Like, I actually forget what it was specifically, but yeah. Stuff I don't even use, and it's like, oh, we're gonna give it back at the end of the year if you don't make enough to owe us. And if you make enough to owe the government, well, yeah, you're not seeing that money anymore. Luckily, I didn't make enough to owe the government, but I was on the borderline. Still not my thingy. For Christ's sake, I want... Arrgh. Ah! Found the potted plant. I... Frickin... Ay, ay, ay. Now, I don't think the potted plant needed... Nope. No lumber. Damn it! Those paintings didn't count. That's just bullshit. Oh! It depends. We have we just like... I'm sure it might not be as high as yours, but... And I'm sure every country has their own bracket kind of thing. But... Mm. Yeah, did you look Canada plus province? Because Canada is federal tax, right? You're not including the provincial tax. Every province is different. Quebec being the most. Because we love to be separate from the rest of Canada. And quite honestly, my dad almost lost half his salary due to tax because of how much he was making. Again, white and green. How the fuck does that make red? The logic in this. It's almost as bad as anime logic. Mm. I never said it wasn't perfect. Could be bad in a good way. I don't know. Anyway. Wait, is Quebec the highest? Maybe not, but I do know we're more than Ontario. And most others. BC might be the highest. I'm not sure. But yeah, that 33% is just federal. Polished ruby. Rough citron. I can do that. Polished ruby and rough citron. I need to go to the bathroom. Nature is calling me. Ours isn't detriment of the house we live in. Ours is just tax in general. Where is he? Where did he go? How am I supposed to find you? Didn't even text. Yeah. Next day. Of course we have property tax. But that's not part of provincial tax. It's gonna take a while to get to the end of this month. That's what we used to have, is federal and provincial tax, but now apparently they're taking more off of my shit that I didn't know until I looked it up on my payslip. Let me go look at that. Ah, yeah. We don't have that. Let's see. Cotisation. Okay, yeah. So, can I have this in English? Impôt. Yeah. So, assurance emploi, so employment insurance is, okay, yeah, around $6 for my last pay. My last pay was brute 471. Net 398. It's almost $100. So employment insurance, that's in case you get laid off or whatever, then you get your 6 months of being paid a certain amount. So federal, provincial, $12 in total. Then régime de rente de Québec, I don't know what that is. Régime québécois d'assurance parentale. That's a mini, but the régime de rente, I don't know what the fuck that is. But anyway, let's just say if I made enough money to be into the next tax bracket, I would have had to owe the government money instead of them giving me back what they took off of my pay. Which I don't know what the fuck it was about. I missed the time I just had to pay federal and provincial. Now I have to pay a whole bunch of other stuff. We don't have national insurance. It's you choose your own insurance. We have a whole bunch of insurance companies. You pick the insurance company you want. You pay every month or so, or I think it's payment per month or per year. So if in the case you die, your family can be covered with whatever you paid for. But that's a personal choice. If you don't get insurance, you don't have insurance in that sense. And not everybody can pay insurance after they get their pay, because they have to pay everything else. But our taxes pay for most of the school and health care. Well, mostly the necessity of healthcare and not cosmetic considered stuff. Although now they're covering dental, which is nice. Finally. Like $200 just to freaking have a cleanup. Like they say, oh, you need a biannual cleaning of your teeth. Like, yeah, okay. Why does it cost $200 to $250 just for a cleaning? Oh, it's a deep cleaning. It's like, yeah. Okay. But now it's covered. Alas. Don't even get me started with fillings and root canals and then crowns. Luckily, they're covering up to a crown. But not implants, though. But they're covering up to crowns. Crowns were like... when I actually needed a root canal, which I decided not to because I didn't have the money. A root canal would have costed around $600, give or take. And a crown would have been around $1,500. But now it's like, apparently, according to my father, increased to like $3K a crown. So fun. But yeah. Oh no! Our dentists were. It's just this year they made a difference. Or last year. Last year, I think 50 years old and up, depending on how much you make a year, is covered. But it wasn't like that. Before last year? No. Not covered. Everybody had to pay. Only now are they covering in the coverage. Otherwise, you need to get insurance from your job, and that only covered partially. I don't know what to do. What time is it? I need to go answer Nisha's call. I still didn't find the shit I needed to find. I want my flowers to breed. Why am I not getting the... I'm very sad. Flower curtain near a Fae farm. Flowing curtain. Near a Fae farm. Bakery and Scorched Caverns. I can go into the bakery. But like I said, I don't even think we have checkups. Well, we have a checkup, but I never used checkup. I just did the cleaning. But cleaning is like 200 bucks minimum. 250, 300 maybe now. The increase of prices. Mom, bakery first. I can't believe I missed it. Where? Ah! That was my main point throughout the whole discussion. Like, you want us to make babies and make it affordable. Did I not sleep through this? No, I didn't. I was looking... That's what I was looking. Ew! Look, it's a likely ban evader. I mean, I would love to be a mom, quite honestly. I always wanted to be a mom since I was a kid. Ah, shit! Rachel... Which fucking... God dang it! Now we had to go... Oh... Oh... Polished garnet. Whatever. Yeah, I always wanted to be a mom when I was a kid. But... when I grew older and I was able to have one, I wasn't ready, because I didn't have the money for it. And two, I didn't deem myself patient enough. Even more so now that I see myself with my niece and nephew. I think it was garnet he wanted today. Ah, that made me laugh, Axel. Please tell me it's garnet. Yes! I'm so good. wonder how long it'll take to get married. I'm at the dating phase. Argyle is really easy to get to the dating phase. Took no time at all. Okay, I really need to go answer Nature's call. I'll be right back. Alright, important question. Who wants to shoot my hamster? I'm desperately need another one. This one has gone through so much. It needs to be replaced. No. Alright, what else am I missing? Plains of Plenty. Where is Plains of Plenty? Ah. Bom bom bom, somewhere around here. You hiding anything, miss? No. That's not what I was looking for, though. Mm. Not what I was looking for. I have to be strong. Be strong, Sky. Put your foot down. Be strong. Ah, where is it? I'm annoyed right now. Why can't I find it? They're hidden behind here? Ay, caramba. I don't necessarily need it because it doesn't have lumber, but dang, it's bugging the shit out of me right now. I don't see it. You guys see a little paper? Guys see a scroll somewhere? Date number 4. Or is it 5? 5. I know I said I would leave you alone, but I must go back on my word. Please, can we speak again? I have been such a fool. Of course. But it's raining though. Are you sure you wish to go on a date? I wouldn't mind. Nice walk in the rain. God fucking damn it, head. Why with walk in the rain did you go there? Quickly. Shit my hamster, Axel. I hate this. Ah, that quote of Midsummer's Night Dream is like so accurate. Rita, I get to see you. I used to stargaze often growing up on Azoria. Perhaps we can try it again sometime together. Yes, let's go. I wonder how I can replace the hamster. Is it possible? You know, out of all the technologies, or spiritual awarenesses and all that, they should come up with a way that, visually speaking, you can sit down with every part of your body and chat. What's the problem? What can we do to fix it? Are we too lazy to do anything? We need medication? Let's do that. Or can we actually fix it? Let's do that. It's like, Jesus. I just want to know what my problem is. Anyway. Beam's light fall through the trees onto you and, on the bees? He's trying his poetry again. Let me try again. The sanctuary gives me peace, as do you. As does the breeze. Gah, I know that was rubbish. I just can't seem to find the words to express myself, but I can't ignore this emotion. Then I'll simply say it. I care for you deeply. Since meeting you, I've been forced to look inside and face who I really am, as well as what I really want. After some thought, I realized, more than anything, I want to be by your side. I know I made a fool of myself testing you. All along, you were the one you were the one that I needed to impress. You, Azoria's bold, wise, and kind hero. I can imagine no greater happiness than writing poems of your victories. I know I've been unkind, and I don't expect an answer, but I'll be trying my hardest to become someone you can be proud of. What? I am? You do? Flaws and all? Muses, you leave me speechless again. So cute. So cute. Look at that. Adorbs. Total adorbs. Last day. Oh! Ooh. Last day. Ooh, does that mean we're gonna get a proposal soon? Dude, I'm gonna get the hidden achievement! Oh my god. I still can't do the quest achievement, but... Speaking of which, actually, that's what I wanted to do. I completely forgot about it. Can I color you? I think I could color them. Too bad DJ is not in. If DJ was in, I would show him the pet I named after him. Oh, you're completely different. What? Oh, silver ingot. Malheur. Alright. Well, even if I finish stream and he calls after, I'm gonna say I'm busy. I'm gonna freaking... Oh, my love. Well, I fell down the ravine. I didn't mean to. Shh. So one other quest that I'm not done, but is the final quest, is I need to successfully use a color charm to breed an animal of each color. So, I'm gonna use all my animals and breed them, try to breed them one of each color. Get that one. And then I'm gonna get the workaholic achievement. Because I'm such a workaholic. That's, I think breeding takes 3 days in game. 3-4 days. God dang it. Fucking hamster. Fine. We need time apart. We need time apart. If it's not gonna rain, I might take a walk around the block later. play Pokemon Go. Follow a route in Pokemon Go. I have one right beside my place. You know, I think there's something wrong with my game. There's no way I haven't had another breed of flowers yet. Now I want to next season as well. First I want to end this month in the game so I can get that festival, so I can get that other recipe. Those others, I should say. But also I want to start the next season because I'm missing one fish. And that fish is only available in the next season in-game. Honestly, tell me, how am I not getting the colors I want with all of these fucking flowers? There's a problem in my game. I don't need to. I only need it on that farm. Alright. Excuse me. Ah, right. The only one I'm missing as a buddy as well. And not Autumn. I'm missing a buddy that I can only get in the archipelago. I wonder if not in summer, then when? That's my question. Out my butt. That's purple. Is there only purples here? I want more in purple. Where else do those slugs go? In the cavern, I believe. There's a wood one. Looking for the fire one. Arr. I want the fire one as a buddy. I want the buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Nope, only wood one. Maybe it's during like some summer? Not summer, autumn? Winter? It doesn't say though. Hang on. Yeah. Ça ne dit pas. Vague. Come on. Yeah. Come on. I know you want to. Waya. Nope. So it's probably not this season. I'll try autumn. Although they didn't specify a season. Ah, he sneezed on me. So rude. Right. That was out of their place. Ay. Messi Polo. Where is it? Anybody see a scroll? Oh crap. No one sees a scroll? Didn't think so. I am in Scorched Caverns. Nope. I'm all alone now. Now I'm tired. Ah, near Scorched Cavern. Oh my god. Ay. Alright, I'm a Fuck it. I have to stop falling. It has to be around here. Still can't find it. Ixamic. It's annoying me. No. Sorry, I have like a bubble on my thumb. I did put my schedule up, didn't I? I'm trying to remember if I put my schedule up. Yeah, I did. Okay. My head. I didn't even drink alcohol. And I'm tired. Where, oh where could it be? Oh, I know. Nighttime. Yes. Let's try that. Maybe not. Nope. God, they're not out. The slugs aren't out at night. Is that it? Mela. That's kind of sad, ain't it? Fine. Oi! Non, je suis fatiguée, là. Nope. Ay, ay, ay. So much for that theory. I think there's some bubbly tea. No.